edited interview. No, live. They will not. Yes, if they want to interview you, they'll tell you, no, they will edit it. No. I want you to listen to this man, Ejimako, the content creator, as Omotoshon nicknamed him. Say, you guys are content creators. You are just running on social media lawyer. Listen to him, please. Listen to what he said in BBC Pidgin.
For acquittal, not because we were praying and hoping, and we worked very hard for acquittal. Not because he no get lawyer, now he make the judge convict them. No. So whether you bring 10 lawyers, 10 senior advocates of Nigeria, whether you bring one or you bring 100, they go still do them as them like.
So if this man know this, if he know what he's saying today, why was he there now in the first place? Why did they hijack the position with Kanu? Why? If okay, you are staying there is useless. You should have, normally, if you know this, you should have come out to the public, say, what I'm seeing, I cannot continue in this, because whether I'm here as a lawyer or not, they have meditated what they are going to give Mazi now. So I resign. That is how honorable people behave. You know, he's shooting himself in the feet. Instead, he used greed, everything, in order to connive with Kanonta, in order to make sure to push San Ozekome and the Jofo away. So he's now saying that no, whether lawyers are there, whether 100 San is there with Onyendo, what they did is what they are going to do, which means he's staying there is useless. Don't you see that? Now, let me repeat it so that we continue moving. For you to see, when you see foolish, when you say they are fools, they are fools. He's defending himself. You don't know that he's look, honorable person, right from beginning. You know that, okay, if as a lawyer, if I'm here, a lawyer, no, Nigerian government will do him as they want. So what am I doing here then? He will resign publicly, say, due to what I see in this case, I cannot help nothing as a lawyer, so I resign. I quit. It will be more honorable, but he's there for the cameras. Don't you see he's condemning himself? These are people. I'm not a lawyer, but when you sit down with this type of, you use this thing, he said, now you judge him. If I bring him here on this program, for example, I will ask him, okay, you know this, why didn't you resign right from beginning?
We were praying and hoping, and we worked very hard for acquittal. Not because he no get lawyer, now he make the judge convict them. No. So whether you bring 10 lawyers, 10 senior advocates of Nigeria, whether you bring one or you bring 100, they go still do them as them like. Anybody way.
Do you see what do you hear what he was saying? Ima ihe ha rụrụ ihe awa ọrụ ha arụrụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu akpọrọka. I am telling you, with his sibling. I saw a photo of his sibling a few hours ago. Said we are now in Sokoto, very joyful with Maxwell Okpa. He looks very joyful that, you know, look at us here in Sokoto, which means the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have made them, you know, they don't care. Somebody that should be sober, but they are very joyful because, you know, the rendition and the conviction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought people that should not be in the spotlight to be in the spotlight. And they're enjoying it. They're enjoying the publicity, they're enjoying it. You know? So this man said, if you want to bring 100 son, what they will do, they will do. Now you ask, why do they continue the trial? This is a question, a very, very intelligent question. Why then don't you say, either I remove my hand, or let us follow what IPOB officially stands for? That this thing, if we continue, it will be the same rubbish, so no need. On October 13, 2022 verdict by appeal court will stand. No need of going further. But is it not them that say, the Mommy Binta told them that they will give them bail? They go on official version. Anything they are promised, they say, because of their selfishness, their greed. Don't you see that? Continue listening.
Lawyers, 10 senior advocate of Nigeria, whether you bring one or you bring 100, they go still do them as them like. Anybody way like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and we believe say no do anything to warrant the kind thing where happened to them yesterday. That person, if you know they cry outside, they go they cry inside. But another thing why I go tell you be say, you get as this case come they go at some point. We can't hold meeting. We can't say you get how this case they go. It be like say they don't predetermine the outcome. We don't know who predetermine them, or we know the talk say that judge predetermine them. So for this Nnamdi Kanu case, we can't suspect say they don't make up their mind too. Sometimes they say everything na strategy, and I advice where we give them for secrecy. No be and why go come they talk for camera. So it be like say everybody come decide say e go carry less risk. Make it no be like say we be undertaker. Now lawyer carry and go slab. Now lawyer carry and go the person where they do an injury. And he too, he agree. Everybody agree.
Do you hear what this man said? I don't know. For people that are wise, please, before I explain, listen again. You know, this man made the heavy revelation here. For people that can decode something, listen.
And I advice where we give them for secrecy. No be and why go come they talk for camera. So it be like say everybody come decide say he go carry less risk. Make it no be like say we be undertaker. Now lawyer carry and go slab. Now lawyer carry and go the person where they do an injury. And he too, he agree.
Do you know what it means? Chineke. Do you see this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, I will represent myself? Is their advice. Now connect it to Maxwell Okpara's revelation in Austria. Where he said that if they go to court that day and the motor didn't release him, he will tell him, say, guy, now this man will tell you, that he go tell us, I'm not going to even come court again. Just compare. These people are criminals, honestly, they are criminals. The kind of lawyer they are lawyering against their so-called client. That is why he said, we don't want to be regarded as people, lawyers who will carry somebody go lab, but now the same lawyers they give them injury. So they come remove themselves. They come do meeting. Convince Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, it go better make we come out. Oh, we know that come out, make we come out. So you go represent yourself. You go there risk. You go there less risky. Do you see? Hey, these people, please, we will keep this. You see, this man don't know that IPOB we there, our brain they work. They give him rubbish, deadly advice to save themselves. That is why, do you see that arrest? They arrest him and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sibling. All na RNG. For now, I go talk. I'm saying RNG. Telling you. on arrange with Poike. Even maybe they wanted them to be so that the court date will go. You know, for me, what this man is saying, I've been contemplating. I say it could be that even they wanted them to be detained, so that 20th of November will go. They will judge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before they release them, so that they will say, we know them and we're inside. Is these people advised to say no? Go and represent yourself. These people have so that they will not be grilled. Do you see that? So that IPOB will not be on their neck. That, oh, you quoted after quoting law. What happened? You become, you become convicted. Onyendu become convicted. What is it? So what they did, exactly what Maxwell Okpara said, revealed, Allah Biafra, more Biafra will make you reveal something. Any secret, anything you plan against Biafra, you don't know that you have revealed it. You don't know when you will reveal it. Maxwell Okpara, I have the clip. The guy. Me, I go come up for this case. They have been looking for a way to run away, so even to disappear. So that IPOB and the sympathizers will not hold them accountable. Because they have messed everything up. What matters to them is money. As this guy is doing, these lawyers are doing. Any person that they see, they call him. They only do this person. They will promote the person. In America, in Japan, only do say you people raise some fund. Only Drego. Yeah, he become a conduit. Him and the Awate Kayana, Kanonta, and all of them. He will arrange. Okay, go and see Onion do. Go and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, Square has something now. That is what they are there for. Now the case, they advise Onion to say no. They did a meeting, say Onion do. Whenever people surround you, what they enveloped him. When you are watching this criminal, he's a criminal. Look at him. Even his facial expression will tell you that he knows what he did. Now he is happy. The outcome. No person will hold him accountable. No, after all, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I was not his lawyer. But they turned into a consultant. Do you see that? So it is their advice that, oh, this is the best, Let us not defend you again. Defend yourself. So when you go there, start shouting. Shout. You cannot jail me. Shout it. We video you. To save their faces. These people are criminals, complete criminals. So now they landed him in life sentence, and he's coming out to the okay. This is a strategy. Make Ona listen again, please. Listen. He revealed it in toto, without knowing. Listen.
And the advice where we give them for secrecy, no be and why go come they talk for camera. So it be like say everybody come decide say he go carry less risk. Make it be like say we be undertaker.
Now, okay, he go carry less risk. Less risk is a life sentence. What is the high risk again? If they are there as the lawyers, it will be shameful for them. Everybody will be on their head that it is you. But now they say, no, we didn't represent him. After all, he discharged us. We became his consultant. We have nothing to do with his destiny. Do you see how they deceived Onyendu? How it's a trap. I don't know. These people are evil. These people are evil. He said, we don't want to be lawyers, but we carry you to the lab. And but we are still the people giving you injury. So it's better you go and take the injury by yourself. so that we will not be held accountable, giving you injury. That is what it means. How do you see people that pursued Ozekome? That was methodical. That is the Jofo, San Ozekome. The two people that we are methodical, down to earth in what they are doing things, underground. They secured a landmark victory. Now these people, for them, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out immediately. So let them come and pursue these people and take glory. That is it. Kanu and his brothers, his siblings, they don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out under say who brought it? No, now DOS connection. Let them do it. Now their attorneys did it. They don't want it. They sabotaged. They blackmailed. They insulted Ozekome that came to help. Are you getting what I'm saying? Ozekome that came with all his heart. When Ozekome was first contacted by Ejiofor to be part of, to come and lead the team, he said, hold on, I will not take this offer direct. Hold on. He gave them time. You know what he did? He went to his archives. He went to his statements, both on social media and every media he can check, to see whether that is how a real human being behaves, a genuine person, to check whether there is any statement he made that is inimical, that is anti-IPOB, anti-Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, anti-Igbo in any way. And he checked, he couldn't find any. He accepted the offer. He said, had it been he found anyone, he wouldn't be a hypocrite. He said, no, I will not be worthy to take this offer because I made a statement against IPOB, against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I will not take the offer, please, so that I don't contradict myself. But he checked everything for days and found out that he was consistent. After all, Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his ideology goes together. So that is why he took the offer. Came with genuine heart. And many people did not know that Ozekome, San Ozekome you are seeing, he entered my mind now that he was the person that brought out Nuhu Ribadu, the current National Security Advisor to Tinubu, out of DSS dungeon also, when he was arrested. Ozekome was his lawyer, was his attorney. San Ozekome led the charge and brought him out. So you respect him. But people don't know. These are honorable men. When they saw that, when they felt that, when Kanu felt that, Onyendu is coming out with these people, with the DOS and these people. Hey, he said, no. We will not allow DOS to take this glory. No, let us scatter them. They started blackmailing. I sack Ozekome. They started threatening him. They even wrote a petition against them in NBA, Nigerian Bar Association, against Ozekome and the Jofo for nothing. Oh, nothing. In order for greed to push them out. And they went in and messed up everything. Now look at what he's saying. Look at what this man is opening his mouth. What he's saying with his own mouth wide open. Listen to what he's saying. Look at what he's saying. That he don't want to be a lawyer or consider to be a lawyer that carried Nnamdi Kanu to the lab and also causing him injury at the same time. So it's better we just disappear so that he take his bull by the horn by himself. He take his destiny by his own hand. Anything that happen, he says it's less risky. So less risky is life sentence without a lawyer, convicting him of things that transmitter. That was the issue of transmitter that was squashed, that has been squashed by the same Nigerian law, of broadcasting many things that are not rubbish. they advise Nwanke Mado to start behaving the way he did, to represent himself in a high-profile issue like this, only for them to save themselves. Oh, Chineke, the land of Biafra will hold these people responsible. The siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And these clones, I'm telling you, meeting. Let me start afresh and let me just listen again from right from beginning, please.
For acquittal, not because we were praying and hoping, and we worked very hard for acquittal, not because he no get lawyer now he make the judge convict them. No. So whether you bring 10 lawyers, 10 senior advocate of Nigeria, whether you bring one or you bring 100, they go still do them as them like. Anybody we like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and we believe say no do anything to warrant the kind thing where happened to them yesterday, that person, if you know they cry outside, they go they cry inside. But another thing why I go tell you be say, you get as this case come they go at some point. We can't hold meeting. We can't say you get how this case they go. It be like say they don't predetermine the outcome. We don't know who predetermine them, or we know no talk say that judge predetermine them. So for this Nnamdi Kanu case, we can't suspect say they don't make up their mind too. Sometimes they say everything na strategy, and advice where we give.
So everything na strategy. The best strategy for him is for them lawyers to withdraw and say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, represent yourself. You carry less risk. Judas. That is what he's talking. Do you see that this is so heavy? It's so profound. This man don't understand. He say he carry less risk. Lesser risk. Life sentence. Than for them being involved. So that people will not hold them accountable. Amen.
Them for secrecy, no be and why go come they talk for camera. So it be like say everybody come decide say he go carry less risk. Make you no be like say we be undertaker. Now lawyer carry and go slab. Now lawyer carry and go the person where they do an injury. And he too, he agree. Everybody agree. Say that defense where he go give himself and be the best. And luckily for us, the man no book.
Luckily, so they started teaching him law. Hey, these people are fools. Ndị a ndị ọrụ ma ka ebe esi bute ndị a biko gbaa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu okirikiri. Ihe awụ Kanu ntas Kanu siblings connection. Ka ebe esi bute these people biko. Arụ agbakọ ọrụ ya ọrụ. Saying, well, now so now you go defend yourself. Oh, you carry less risk. What will he do? Say, okay. Now they withdrew so that you cannot hold them accountable. After all, they are no more his lawyer or his lawyers. They are no more there defending him. Don't you see? He is free. He is a free person, perambulating. But Onyendu is in Sokoto prison. That's the least risk or the lesser risk for him being in Sokoto prison. These people.
Let quick. The only thing we remain for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and law degree, and if he go law school, na face he go carry.
Do you see how foolish they are? Just flattering some serious issue, making light of it. Do you see that? Oh, we come teach him. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you know book. We come teach him law immediately. Catch up. We say, okay, go and defend yourself. Go. He said, any law school you go now, you go become first. Don't you see how this man is smelling, how his words are smelling? The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra had you now because of the siblings, the complicity of the siblings, greed, and you want us to keep quiet? He will go and talk to on Zoom to Obakondi with the UK to tell them story, gossip. The same way he has even image cleansing. The same way Okpara talked in Malaga and Austria. The guy, now we go leave this man, or be like say this case don't they go okay, he don't they get Kele go, no be waiting we plan. They go laugh, him and Aloy Jimako. They will talk, laugh, saying now we go plan now this man before he put us into Wahala. We will plan tell him say under the law, make we come out so that you go defend yourself. Now you go better. You hear that? If you go to court, just bubble as you they do now, they fear you. Hey, don't super bubble. Why you're mere? These people.
In the understand law well. Better pass some lawyer self. I been the talker. Say the case pass judicial, it pass legal. That case now for political matter.
Why then did they know this? Why do they continue at the beginning? When IPOP say hands up, they can leave. Let us fire it. Let the leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That discharge and acquittal will stand. If they want, let them no call up his case. Now, Kaelo was here politically. Let us continue our struggle. Now, everywhere around the world. I said, no, we're going to retire. Kanu tweeted, no, we go on the trial. There's any person that is telling you that we are going to go there and defeat them. Where are they now? That is, this thing that they did is high conspiracy. I am telling you. History will remind them. History will remember them. Do you know that it is like this that Judas, according to the Bible, Judas sold Jesus. That time, when the thing was happening, he didn't know. He called it normal thing. Nah, as a sharp guy. That is the way he's talking. When you look at his face, he's laughing. As a sharp guy, nah, we do him now. Nah, Nnamdi Kanu no book. Oh. We teach him law now. Tell him, say, once you go there, quote to say, no agree. You no agree. Tell them, say, now you go represent yourself. We not get anything to do with it. Now you go there, now. Talk. When you talk, people go listen. Now go to court and talk. No problem. I am telling you. They are on their rala. These people are evil people, together with the siblings. They don't want their brother to come out. I am telling you this. I am with the channel intelligence of what they used to discuss among themselves. I mean the siblings. Because they know that if their brother come out, they will be relegated. So they had to return them up. Now they will be the contacts, the conduit, meeting people. I've been saying it here. Some people think that it's a joke. It is real. This is the result they want. This is what life sentence is. What this man is calling a lesser risk. Right? That it will be lesser risk for them to withdraw. So that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will represent himself in the court. No, don't mind. Go. You know book. You sabi speak grammar. If you go now, now. Use that your high voice. How they are the people now coming to, okay, we are going to do this, don't worry. But they are the people that put him there first. Do you know that if, for example, if the advice Onyendu say, okay, even take other lawyers. Do you know, before taking other lawyers, he will tell the judge, I want to take other attorneys. Give me time. Before you know, he can stay another 6 months before everything, the judgment will start. Because when the lawyers come, they will try to take another time to study the case. Do you see that? But they tell you, no, go do, they know the outcome. They know the outcome of what is going to come. They know. They are criminals. They are a band of criminals. And they push Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go. It will be the best. Go now. Now they come back now. Hey, we are going to put the appeal. We appeal. Hey, Chineke. Please, let me finish it.
It be political matter. If you carry and go court, you go pass every judge. A pass that judge. This Nnamdi Kanu case, a pass court. Now case for President Tinubu na go settle am. So now today we come double or come.
Now, do you know another channel they open now in what he said? Let me tell you, these people are criminals. Omepe, he have opened up another way for eating people, for collecting people's money, another avenue. Now this case now Tinubu. So do you know now they will be calling people with a Kanonta, with Emmanuel Kanu, all of the sibling. They will be calling people now, say, do you know this case now? We want to, is Tinubu we are meeting. So we have contacted him. He said he will consider giving him this and that. Okay, when they do appeal. So we need money. That is so little. Oh, that is another phase. Then we call this and you know what? So Onyendu now. So but now we have contacted the president. So we need a onye agbarikwa one group of say, don't worry, we promote your group, don't worry, just form a group, we promote it. You see the person, 2 people will form a group, you have the name, as long as I say, okay, don't worry, after they will go and tell Onion and say, these people, you have to thank them all. You have to. A day in a paper say, Mazi Nnamdi cannot thank David. How going in a newspaper? Hey, or you pushing a book? They recognize on you now. Wow. Hey, Dibo. Anyway, I'm not surprised. Do you know why I'm not surprised? One of my lecturers, like Dr. Chioma, he said they were in America during the Biafra war. He didn't meet them in Nigeria, even from beginning to start up to end. He told us something. He said, do you know that in America they were contributing money? In 1967-68, every time they contributed money in order to help the war effort in Nigeria. But later, it's after they found out that, look, the person that is coordinating the whole thing, you carry container. Do you know what he used to do? He will carry container, put the akbakara dingwom. Hey. When he told us that story, my body chilled. He said he will carry container, he will carry, it's not only him with his cronies now. They will pack akbakara dingwom, go gather condemn rods and everything, put inside container. Now take maybe 2-3 pieces of gun, put at the when you open container, the outside. Now they will say, yeah. They close it. They didn't know. They will carry container full of condemned rod, ship it to Nigeria. Say they are helping now with an ego, now with ego. Say, that's why sometimes I'm not say, oh, we hear no in a DNA or tata. I never expect na egbe na abia when ndị na donate kwa egbe ebute ya nothing, emepe ya ga akpakara dị ngwom. The military nọ n'ime ọhịa bịara iburu ka eburu new weapons. Onye ọ na dị down casted. Ojukwu saw Shege. I am telling you, Ojukwu hokwara Shege na akande. That's why I don't blame him. That's why I just run. I said, now let me forget this people. Just go. Just go. Oh, yeah, can they na-arụ now? Na-arụ ala. O mepe na another office by saying this, because that is how they, once they finish, they go to media, because it's there. They have a BBC, have viewers, they have listeners, so that people will see them say, okay, don't you will refer, don't you hear what I say in the BBC? Yeah, it's like that. So also make way, better office also consolidate, so that any person, you can also donate. You didn't want 10,000 pounds, 5,000. Ndị nwere ike inye nwa 50,000, 100,000. Atụkọ ya ruo nwa $500,000. Ebunyekwe. Yana Kanu ha agbata eke ha mụọ aga efesite onye ndu asị ha ị ga-ekele ndị dị ụta, the group nọ na UK. Ha na-agbakwa mbọ, ha agbalịkwara, ha nwetakwara nwa ego 500. Enwere ike declare nwa $50,000 out of nye nwa 10% si na ọhịa wetakwara ka otu nwa nke mmadụ chi ama si na ọkwa nwa ị ga-emekwa ihe a ka ekele ha in public. Chineke, ndị a ka ihe ndị Igbo ji na-arụ onwe ha rụrụ ala in a thing like this. Achịcha people dị genuine were blackmail chịchịa ha. Very sad indeed. Very sad.
Hurry. Get the CTC of the judgment. CTC means certified true copy. You cannot go on appeal without getting that CTC. For Monday, we don't knock for court of appeal door. If we know do and for Monday, Tuesday, no go pass. We were praying and hoping.
That is it. Now finish it. I finished playing the disgusting voice of this man. Disgustful voice of this man, honestly. Why we are fighting for survival. Why we are fighting for survival. These people are only interested in what they can make, what they can get. And Nigerian government, no. Do you see how government works? If you listen to Mazi Sanwo-Olu's last broadcast on Saturday, you see the Kanu siblings, they tried very hard in order to reduce Mazi Nnamdi Kanu into Kanu family issue, and they made people to just go back. He made many genuine IPOB members that used to organize our people anytime Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going on appearing in court. Crowd will gather. Sometimes you see people, they don't allow them to near the court, but crowds will gather. Now government went into action using they have agents. Don't think that Nigerian government will just come and meet you and say, we want you to be our agent. No, they work towards it. When they see the type of human being you are, as they saw Kanu siblings, they know that these people are greedy. Or they like something bling, bling, blang, blang, all those, shiny. They like to be, they love money. So they say, okay. They infiltrated them, committed them into something, before so now anything they are being told, they will do, otherwise they will be exposed. So they have to continue. That is how it is done. That is how it is done. They use what you like in order to get you to work for them. So they use that greed provided for them. All those politicians they used to meet say na ego jima ego transport ma to ashini ile no the money they are being given, they don't know that they videoed them. They videoed them. Those politicians, they videoed them, everything. So before you know, they tell them, hey, this is it not you? These people, we otherwise we expose you and even you be on behind bars. So you better behave yourself. Anything that we are told to do, they do. So we need you to do everything to sack Ozekome and Ejiofor. Let them get out of this case. And they started working towards it. Because otherwise, you know, their freedom is in danger. They will be exposed. So they have to do it. That is how it started. And they'll continue. And this is where everything is leading. Ejimako is calling life sentence a lesser risk. For them to remove their head is very, very appalling, honestly speaking. So you see, I am not going to continue anyway. Let me, let me just read one or two news headline, and I open the lines because I want people to call. Please, I want people to call. What is going on? You see, it's a full list of 265 pupils and staff members held by bandits after St. Mary's Catholic School abduction in Nigeria. They are there. All of them are Christians. That is it. It's the manipulations of the caliphate. These are that is what they are doing. They have run berserk. They are in a hurry. Let me tell you something. You know what the caliphate is doing is trying to nationalize. I've been saying it here. This terrorism, they nationalize it. That is not only in the north. They put crisis everywhere. So that if Trump is coming, he will not only be bombing in the north, he will be bombing everywhere because there are terrorists everywhere. That is the impression they are creating. That is why anything that is happening that in the north, the bad things, they want it spread. Don't you see how they push beggars from north? Before in our land, in Biafra region, you hardly see beggars, but now see them. They bring them, load them with trucks, come down to the east, so that thing we don't want. Because of one Nigeria, we must be conformed under one Nigeria beggars. And Almajiri, they try to Almajirize everybody. That is why they encourage our politicians to loot. So that they turn people into beggars. They turn children, youths into beggars. So that people cannot afford to go to school, to sponsor their children to go to school, and their children will be beggars. Their children will be non-entities. The same way they have Almajiris in the north, and now Kwari in the north, and now Kwari in the east. Now, you're now it will lead to kidnapping, lead to insecurity. That is what they want, and that is what they have been working towards. They have been working very hard to achieve all this. Now, let me read this news headline before I open the lines. It was on November 23. News headline: Kaduna repentant bandits return to terrorize communities, steal 97 cattle from poor farmers in 1 week. These are repentant terrorists. Those that were paid money. They pay the money, spend the billions of naira on them. Say they are repentant. This is the work of people like Sheikh Gumi. And I'm happy somebody have initiated that Sheikh Gumi must be arrested. He should be arrested. I am telling you. Okay. A group of impoverished farmers in Kaduna State has raised alarm that so-called repentant bandits have resumed terrorizing their communities and stealing their cattle. In a desperate save our soul SOS message, the farmers from Chikun and Igabi local government areas called on authorities to investigate and stop the renewed criminal activities being carried out by some repentant bandits, unquote, operating around the Kaduna airport axis. These are people that they say they have de-radicalized. How do you de-radicalize somebody from an ideology that he was born with? Tell me how. Nigeria government is a scam. The Sokoto Caliphate is scamming the indigenous people, but they are blind to it because of the hatred of Igbos, of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, of IPOB. You see, some people, IPOB is their problem, and I'm happy. Before coming to it, there was and before coming to it today, there was an X space I was listening to. There were two people there that all their problems in life is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, a terrorist. Yes, a terrorist. One person came up and told them, asked them, why are you obsessed with IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You don't talk about what is happening. People that are kidnapped in your country. The terrorists that are on the rampage. Sheikh Gumi that is laundering the image of terrorists in Nigeria. That is not your problem. But you find it comfortable talking against IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I was very happy. Not even only one person. I was happy. So you see that many people, they are blinded with hatred, just individual hatred. I don't know what type of, they don't look beyond the hatred, the personal hatred they have on somebody. And that is what I'm seeing even on this struggle. You will see somebody start castigating, I say, what did they do to you? Nothing, just hatred. They don't want to let him not come and be commanding me now. What type of people are these? What type of people are these? Your little personal hatred will make you, fall victim of the bigger thing. You don't know. You don't care to know. Why is it so? They are releasing Boko Haram, paying them salaries, releasing them to the public, releasing them into the army. The other time, the military personnel, they were crying that, they embedded the terrorists, the so-called repentant Boko Haram terrorists, Fulani terrorists, they embedded on them, are sabotaging them. The Nigerian military hierarchy don't care to know, they don't care to hear, because this is where the caliphate is steering everybody. I don't know what is happening. How can people be so blind? How can people be so blind? I beg, let me stop here, please. Let me stop here. In the news, what you hear, news headline is bandit attack bandit attacks force northern Nigeria to shut schools out of school figures exceed national average. Bandit attack here. Our terrorists, these are terrorists attacking. They are running basic. Let me tell you this: it is not really that they are attacking more than before, but now the Nigerian media is covering it more, is bringing it out more because of Trump. They are now acting as if they are acting up to date as a media. That is why there is things are like this before also, but they were underreporting it. Everywhere now, they are attacking, they are killing people. Everywhere, they are coming down. Even according to Zitobo of Lagos, that they have intelligence that they are coming to Lagos. And it's a fact. And our people, would they learn? No. You see our people, when you look out from his house in Owuronshoki, You look out and say, now waiting there happen, nothing there happen. Yeah, everywhere is cool. So why are these people raising? So that is a perimeter. That is from where he judge. He don't care again. And these people are talking of nothing. Until one day you see him fall victim. Maybe if he survive it, he start talking. Hey, well, before I didn't even believe, but now, wow, hey, they killed 4 people in my presence. Now God save me. I run away. I escape. I don't know how I escape. Hey, well, they used to talk this like before, but I don't believe. But it happened to me, and I used to say, must it happen to you before you believe, before you accept? Must it? It shows that you are foolish. If that's the case, it shows that you are foolish. That is what it means. I will stop here. I will go into a few minutes break so that when I come back, I will open the lines so that people will start calling in. Please do not go away. I will be right back. Do not go away, please.
What do you think? I mean, you think we're going to go to war in Nigeria over this? And should we? Good morning to you.
Well, David, I very seriously doubt it because I expect that the Nigerian government will act at least to give the appearance of doing something to stop the mass killing of Christians there. The big problem here, though, is that the Nigerian government for years, and I've been documenting this on a day-by-day basis at Jihad Watch, has been complicit in this killing. They want the Christians to be killed in Nigeria. The Nigerian government is made up of Fulani Muslims, and they are one of the major groups waging the jihad. Now, should we? That is another thing that's problematic because when you're coming to jihad, it's a war that never ends. As we are seeing in Gaza, you can't sign a deal and think it's all going to go away. It's just going to keep going. And we saw that didn't work out so well for the U.S. in Afghanistan or Iraq. Maybe it would be better this time to pursue other means, such as cutting off or finding in the first place and cutting off the people who are funding and equipping the jihadis in Nigeria and helping the Nigerian opposition and so on.
You know, Robert, these liberal media outlets, unbelievable. I was reading something, I think it was the BBC, there were some others, saying that President Trump has provided no proof of a genocide and saying that Muslims and Christians both are getting killed over there. Like they're totally doing not only the moral equivalency part of it, but they're just literally denying that there's even a genocide to begin with.
Well, you know, that makes me think that there must be some very strong leftist forces behind it, because otherwise, why would the BBC and the rest of the leftist propaganda establishment be running interference for these people? But that is speculation. The fact is that the genocide is abundantly documented. It has been for years. It's been going on with the world completely ignoring it. I have the documentation, years of documentation at jihadwatch.org.
Yeah, good. Everybody should go there. Jihadwatch.
We were praying and hoping, and we worked very hard for acquittal. Not because he no get lawyer, now he make the judge convict them. No. So whether you bring 10 lawyers, 10 senior advocates of Nigeria, or whether you bring 1 or you bring 100, they go still do them as them like. Anybody we like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and we believe say no do anything to warrant the kind thing where happened to them yesterday, that person, if you know they cry outside, they go they cry inside. But another thing why I go tell you, be say, you get as this case come, they go at some point. We can't hold meeting. We can't say, you get how this case they go. It be like say they don't predetermine the outcome. We don't know who predetermine them, or we know the talk say that judge predetermine them. So for this Nnamdi Kanu case, we can't suspect say they don't make up their mind too. Sometimes they say everything na strategy, and advice where we give them for secrecy, no be and why go come they talk for camera. So it be like say everybody come decide say the go carry less risk. Make it no be like say we be undertaker. Now lawyer carry and go slab. Now lawyer carry and go the person where they do an injury. And he too, he agree. Everybody agree. Say that defense way go give himself and be the best. And luckily for us, the man no book. He dey learn quick. The only thing we remain for was Nnamdi Kanu and law degree. And if he go law school, na first he go carry. He dey understand law well. Better pass some lawyer self. I been the talker, say the case pass judicial, it pass legal. That case now for political matter. It be political matter. If you carry and go court, you go pass every judge. It pass that judge. This Nnamdi Kanu case, it pass court. Now case for President Tinubu na go settle am. So now today we come double up, come hurry, get the CTC of the judgment. CTC means certified true copy. You cannot go on appeal without getting that CTC. For Monday, we don't knock for court of appeal door. If we no do am for Monday, Tuesday, no go pass. We were praying and hoping, and we worked very hard.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from our province of Biafra land, and we are here live and direct. Today is the 24th day of November 2025. Tata bo ubochi nkwo. Therefore, our lines are now opened. You can see how this man is making, can I say, mockery. I will not even say light. No, mockery of Onyendu. After pushing him into oblivion, now they say, no, it's a bibuku. They teach him law. If you go to law school, now you go carry face. Look at. Very sarcastic statement or way of talking. It's mockery. I call it mockery. Making jest of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Monday, they just go tinye buku again appeal. So that they push it and after they move away and say, oh boy, Naim Sabi. Our lines are now open. Our WhatsApp and signal line remains +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. I repeat for the last time, +61 405 142 547. You can call us on WhatsApp and Signal with the numbers, please. I know calls are coming. Caller on WhatsApp, you are the first caller. Please go on. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, please. Can you hear me? Caller from Italy. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Mazi, I don't know. Please, if you call, concentrate. Can you hear me? Go on, please.
Thank you very much. My name is Okeke Gozirime, aka IPB Finance. Mazi, as I'm telling you now, I'm bawling. My heart is full of sorrow of what greed and envy, jealousy can cause a whole nation. You see how these two evil men, Kanu and Kanu, because of their selfish interests, how they try to destroy IP long time in education, leading their brother to a very devastated. But I don't know how to put it. I don't know. These people come and told us that we shouldn't talk about their failure and their evil, everything they have done. We should forget about it and carry on. And asking them, move on to where? Even to where? What do you want us to go from here? You have gotten the worst, and they want us to continue marrying with you. These evil men that should be stoned to death. As I'm talking to you. These people shouldn't be moving around free because of the damage they have caused this struggle. Selfish interest. I heard that the Sapine boy, he had a street in Oman where he built his house. With the blood of our people, this evil men. Today now they have buy some criminals in TikTok. Hey, come on, raise money, raise fund for our lawyer. Our lawyer is coming here. Who is your lawyer? Very dirty criminals is your lawyer. Our lawyer Jimako. For over since he take the charge of this case, he have never won anything. Never have he made any argument in the court. Only when he speak is when he come outside to public to camera. He will speak grammar, very coded grammar. Then people will clap. He will go. These people will pay. They will pay. They will never go scot-free. This evil men, they will never go scot-free. What they have cost in this struggle. Let me stop here, Mazi. I don't know if you are hearing me, but let me stop here.
Yes, of course. There, of course. There. I'm here. I was hearing you. The whole world is hearing you. Caller on signal. Mazi, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mazi. Good evening from here.
There, Mazi. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Unfortunately, we have been suffering what we have been
Mazi, in weekend, will it take the low?
Okay, let me bring my phone very close. What I'm saying is that we have been suffering what we are suffering since 1916, since the creation of Nigeria. That is what we have been suffering. The Prime Boy and his brother and their cohorts, they have built houses, balanced the account with the life of our leader in the face. Mazi, I continue to remain where I am. This struggle, why things are going like this in Igbo land is not because people are not paying the price of their rubbish. My brother, there are people that doesn't deserve to live on this planet. Let them go another planet. One man said that their duty is to send them to God and for God to join them either to go to heaven or to hellfire. I told you always that this struggle, force, and that is where we are going. Because it has been too much. And they look at they are trying to do that, even causing more damages. Coming on social, you see what all those of Kanu said. You see what this lawyer look at. When you look at the body movement, the body language of this lawyer now, you see that when he was saying this, he was smiling. Job accomplished. Because when somebody angry, you look at the chest, you notice it. Look at this. Everybody should go and watch that video. When he's making this video is playing out, this audio is playing out. Everybody should go and watch it and look when he say, "Oh, he's smiling." Because all from the lips goes to from the heart. This is what we are facing. If we haven't rise up to deal with even the inside enemy, then this struggle, I think a better we find another thing to do. Because we must be ready to deal with any enemy inside. First of all, because I don't think that what they are doing the Taliban are doing or the Hamas are doing, somebody should come and condemn them what they are doing, or even point hand to somebody. The next day you said they put it inside the burying ground. This is what we are facing, and we are content facing it. Unless we change our strategies, then things we ndị ahụ na-ekweta dị na rubbish ịpụta na social media rubbish you know ya hey na ntị gị tomorrow you keep all your mouth shut. If you don't know what to say, keep your mouth shut. And let me use this opportunity to advise IPOB members all over the world, including myself. Let me advise ourselves. What happened in Nigerian courts about our leader is also a way out. The whole world has seen what we are talking about, that Nigeria is not for the Igbos. They have proven us right. It is a time now we swing into action to find a solution to our problem. There's no doubt, the only place we present our case now, we have an evidence to prove it very clear, very open evidence. The major thing I want to say to our IPF members, let this thing happen not to be your weak point, or make sure that it detacks you from your activities and what you are doing. We were here when America see the Taliban military chiefs. The next day they make another one. This struggle, everybody is important, but nobody is much important than each other. And when we were small, they are building River Niger. We heard that they said when one person falls, they say one spanner has fallen. That doesn't mean that our leader has fallen, but what I mean is that with our leader we are going. Without our leader we are also going. So we must continue doing what we are doing. IPOB has become an institution whereby that when somebody is not there, and that person will take over. That is the level where we are. So don't be weak. It's a time to boost your morale and continue. Even if you are doing one, try to do two now, because the time has arrived. Thank you, Mazi. God bless you.
There were Mazi. Thank you very much. And that is it. That is a good advice. Because instead of weakening us, this thing should spur us in order to double, quadruple, centuple our efforts. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Are you there? Call on WhatsApp. There were Mazi. Yes, go on, please. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is Nnamdi calling from Ireland. Mazi, if you check Aloy Ejimako's tweet on the 8th of November 2025, the one he tweeted about my hands are tied. You know, it was, the justice, the Yoruba justice or Benin judge that imprisoned Awolowo. When he tweeted that, that's when I knew that they are going to jail in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He knew these people. He knew when he tweeted that thing. He knew. If you go and check his tweet, the tweet is still there. I'm looking at it now. 8th of November 2025. Immediately I saw that tweet, I said, this man has accepted defeat. He has jailed Nnamdi Kanu. I know. That was when he started pushing Nnamdi Kanu. Defend yourself. Go and they know. That is why they take Nnamdi Kanu to Supreme Court. Go and go and double cross it. They know the outcome. That's why they advise him to go and defend himself. They already normally judge and lawyers, they do have discussions after court. The judge have told them their outcome, what the outcome is going to be. They know. That is why they try to dodge, to try to do. You see, they I don't know who gave Nnamdi Kanu award of one award, the freedom fighter. Aloy Ejimako posted it immediately. He was happy. But he just wanted people's sentiment to be. I was like, is this man a human being or animal? Is this man a non-living thing? Because I don't think even animals have sense. This man may be a non-living thing. I'm just saying it. Maybe a robot being controlled by, I don't know. Because if you check how this man behaves, how he does things, you will know the way he dresses, the way he reacts, the way he talks. He doesn't talk like a human being defending a high-profile case. This is a high-profile case for God's sake. That involves millions of people's life and millions of people's destiny. This man just carried this court. He's not even seen. I don't know. How can you be defending a man that you are not in relationship with his group? Who does that in anywhere? Are you defending Nnamdi Kanu as Nnamdi Kanu is Nnamdi Kanu has denied that he's not a Nigerian citizen? Are you defending Nnamdi Kanu onto what? Onto which ground are you defending Nnamdi Kanu? Was Nnamdi Kanu kidnapped from Kenya because of what he's doing with his family, or because of what he had with IPOP? Was all these charges, was they tried there because of his family? This man, and Mazi, the last thing I want to say, these people hit those charges. Those charges were on air. These people hit all those charges from the public. They know the outcome. That is why they closed their mouth, and now it happened. You want to be going to Sokoto, hey, contribute money for me. It's another avenue. Going to Sokoto, a flight from Abuja or from the east, maybe from Anambra or so, is almost 300,000 naira. Going and coming 600,000 naira. Hotel. They will give them a hotel, 1 million naira, less than 1 million, everything 1 million naira. That was why they will be going there every week, maybe 2 million naira every week, collecting money from people. This is what these people are doing. And these people want us to fold our hands and be watching them. And lastly, they want to destroy their appeal courts in two ways. They want to either bring it down from life sentence to 50 years or 25 years. They'll say, I've tried, you see. We have tried to bring it down. Government will plan with them, go and do, we'll bring it down. This is one way they want to go. And the second one is that they want to destroy it finally so that nobody will go there again. Just like they destroyed the appeal court Ozokome did. They want to destroy this other avenue. These people, they know what they're doing. Anybody that thinks that they have rushed and went to appeal, they have rushed to go and block. They want to block and cement and destroy the road. That's why they are going there. They don't want any avenue of this man coming out. They want to block everything. Because they know Supreme Court have given a judgment. The only way is appeal court. That is why they want to block it finally. And the leadership should act fast to stop these people from blocking that avenue. That is where they are going to. That's where they are heading. They want to block. That's why you see them granting interviews here and there, going to BBC, going to Arise News, going to this, going to that. All of them are saying the same thing, appeal. They know what they are doing. Government have contracted them to go to appeal, go and grant interview. What are you doing? Go and grant interview. They know what they are doing. They know. The leadership should act fast. Thank you very much, Mazi.
There were Mazi. Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on signal. Mazi, can you hear me? Please go on. Mazi Oba, can you hear me? Caller on signal. Caller on signal. Are you there? Please go on. Mazi, it seems you are not there. Caller on signal once more. Can you hear me? There
on my side, Mazi Celeste, nobody remember my name. From Ground Zero Homeland, Akwa Ibom precisely. Professor Jonas, one thing that baffles me is upon all these atrocities committed by these ambulance lawyers, there are no any sign of remorse shown by them so far. You see, it takes common sense. Even me as not a lawyer, yes. Even me as not a lawyer, I would know and understand that this case is a political case that can be settled politically. And when it's being dragged the way it is dragged, it shows you that the state has an interest to convict him. Yes. So, but this local group of lawyers had to come in by manipulating Onyendu. And Mazi, do you know one thing? Even when they started this very case from Justice Omotosho Court, You see, the grave error they made, I continue to say it. The only person that can handle this level of case, a high-profile case that the state is interested in, is a barrister that is stainless. It's not somebody that have eaten with the devil from the state. There is no anybody that eat with the state that can handle this case because your defense, your line of defense, you will have boundary. You understand? There are some level that you cannot defend your client reach. Otherwise, the state will bounce on you and they open your file. So, and I'm talking about the person of Kanu Agabi. And when you chronicle all these things that happened, you will understand that the first error they made was Kanu Agabi apologizing to Justice Omotosho, penultimate to the resumption of the case. You understand this? So it is a very, very grave error. Onyendu never submitted himself to any of their court because he knew that he has no case to answer in any Sul court. Now, when this whole thing were happening, they went ahead not following this very case procedurally. Because if you want to follow it procedurally, first and foremost, you must have to determine whether the court have jurisdiction on the matter. You don't have to wait until the prosecution exhausted this case, then before you begin to talk about jurisdiction. It is the first thing that should be treated by the court to determine, if Omotosho court really have the jurisdiction to entertain this matter. But that never happened, which means it was predetermined or premeditated by this compromise group of legal team just to take Onyendu to the middle of ocean and they abandon him. And that was exactly what happened. So these people did what they did, not that it was a mistake or whatever. But for some of us who are mentally tough, who can digest what is happening easily, we know that these people are complicit completely to what happened. Already, Barrister Maso Okpara said it in Austria, and it reflected. But that does not take away the blame from them. If anybody don't apportion that blame on them, then I personally, and there's some Biafrans in the kind of line of reasoning, we apportion the blame on them. Because a case like this that you know that is a political case, that you went further to begin to dig after we have gotten the victory that God brought to us, unexpected victory that we never knew that we can get from the Sukkot, and that victory came to be. And then you went back and took that case back to higher court, a case that has won in appeal court. Who does that, Mazi? So that was how all these things happened. And they were taking note. You understand? So now they are shouting appeal, appeal, appeal. Appeal. Don't you know that this thing is a template? It is an agreement that Tinubu signed with the caliphate, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case, that he must imprison Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is part of the agreement before he become the president. So no, you don't have to wait for any Jupiter to come to tell you that. It is common sense. You understand? So you are shouting appeal, appeal, appeal. Is it in your enemy's court that the judiciary is a pocket diary to the executive? So from where is that miracle going to happen? Professor Jolas, I can only urge our members to continue to be disciplined and pay attention to what the leadership are saying. Support this leadership and they support IPOB family. Anything we are asked to do, do it. Because the only back is via international diplomatic onslaught. And that will happen. That will happen. And Onyendu will be out. As for Zoo Court, Professor Jonas, I've given a vote of no confidence to that. For many of us who, for one thing or the other, left the family, I appeal to their consciences to get back and support this family. Let us do what we were used to do, because we can move mountain. Let's come back again and continue to do what we can do for the purpose of we've lost souls, we've lost properties, and we've lost a lot of things. And there is no back to go. We must have to push forward. So, Professor Jonas, let me leave it here. Biafra remain our identity, and here we must continue to preach the message of freedom.
There
Thank you so much.
all must hail Biafra. There were Mazi. Thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? There were Mazi. Welcome to the program.
Can you?
Yes. Go on. Welcome to the program.
Speaking to your brother who's the scavenger. I'm calling from Afro-District, South Africa. I greet my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a prisoner of conscience, who set up this radio Biafra, a citadel of knowledge and spirituality to educate us. And that is what you are doing, Professor Jonathan. You are blessed. Maintain your blessing. Professor Jonathan, you know, when I say here that all this our elite, all this one who both lawyers, both religious leader, and all these, I call all of them who you say they are leaders. I say that they are prison warders. Have you seen it now clearly? How Ejimako and Maxwell and his brothers and the brother of the siblings of our leader have prisoned our leader, and now they became prison warders, going to Sokoto all the time to watch somebody they imprisoned. Dr. Chukwemeka as Dr. Professor Jonathan, since I was born, I've never heard where lawyers, they don't pray. There is nothing like pray when they're going for judgment, because they know whether you're a criminal or a person, they must defend you, and they're not to talk about God. They have to walk according to what you bring to them, and it's what you tell them to do that they will do. Did you see what they did to our leader? Have you seen it? Professor Jonathan, I can tell the whole world. You hear as well on Arise television where he's talking with Abati. He said that if he opened his mouth to talk about how all the lawyers resigned, all the lawyers stopped, that the whole Nigeria will be shocked. That is what he said when Abati they were talking with him. And every time they keep on telling us what they have seen while standing that we are not going to see. That is the same idea. Can you hear what this man now said? Did you hear what a lawyer representing the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, even when you see our leader when he was going out downstairs, he's keep on talking. I am the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, the highest mass movement on earth. But 3 or 4 people are now controlling. And let me tell Biafrans, this man, Jimako, you said you don't want to divulge all that you have talked there. Biafrans, let me tell you what happened there. This man called Jimako and Maxwell, you know what they told our leader, Mazi Nnamdi? Because they said, when you go to the court, naked yourself, dance like you are mad. Our leader refused. They said, okay, we'll put gun in their pocket so that when you go, you shoot everywhere, then now they're going to arrest you and say this man is now mad. Those are those advices. These are the advices you hear from this type of lawyers. But he said he don't want to divulge it. I'm helping you to divulge the bad ideas that you are giving to our leader. And our leader said, no. Now you force our leader to talk with anger and everything. But nobody will say it's anger. Our leader is talking the truth. That this law has been repaired. Why are you? But where I'm going today, Professor Jonathan, is that there are some things we need to avoid here. We need to do. I'm talking directing to, because I don't know what we should do, the IPOB member and DOS, to remove these people called Mike Ejimako and Maxwell out from they must not go nearer to our leader. And they're not, I don't think they've even given us a press release. I don't even want to hear from them. Because this we have been hearing and we have been crying since. These people have tormented us. They have tormented us that we are dying. So many of us are sick now because of what transpired for about a few days ago. And we must tell the wife of our leader, he must now make like a Biafra woman control. When a Biafra woman talk, she is in control. She must come out and shout to DOS that people shout when he see wrong thing around his leader, around the Nigerian government, saying that Nigerian government have hijacked his government, the government of his husband, Muhammad Buhari, the imposter when he was alive. But now our leaders will come out to shout to DOS that these people must leave their husband so that DOS can take control. We need to take control. DOS need to be the one that they give message to. Direct. Anything that our leader say, wherever he is, anybody, it must be DOS message. Direct from that prison to DOS, not from anybody. We don't want to hear anybody. You can see from the truth. They have not told anybody that I need the truth. If you are the truth, how can I need to still talk to Maxwell? Maxwell. Who's Maxwell? Who said DOS under my foot? How can indigenous people of Biafra still talk to him? The leader, Professor Jonathan, I beg to stop here, but my plea to DOS is that big channel avenue must be open to talk to them direct, anything direct for our leader, because Yoruba Shekema is talking with his terrorists. So terrorists have the power to negotiate. Terrorists have somebody who spoke to them. Why can't we have somebody who spoke to them, to the Nigerian government? Thank you for taking my call, Professor Jonathan.
There were Mazi.
I feel the members of my blood. Bye.
There were. Thank you very much. Mazi, you go. Are you there? Can you hear me? There were. Please go on. You'll be the last caller. Please go on.
My big brother, Jonathan, I salute you for the good job that you are doing. I salute the DOS, HODS, all the whole principal officers, and Biafrans at large. This is your brother Ugo, calling from UK at the moment. Biafrans, I want to thank you for your resilience and for all the things that you have been doing. There is no cause for alarm. I know that some of you are down. I am not down because Onyendu, if you went to listen to his broadcast or his past broadcast and the interview he made, he said he will keep pushing. Either he get what he want or either Biafra or death. So I am not, I take his word for it. If Onyende would have been come out, he would have been come out since, and you know what he would have been supposed to do, what they wanted him to do. But for him to still persist and still stay there to show that he's not his word is what he said, that he's not going to betray us. So he's not doing it, because I remember one interview when they were interviewing one Yoruba Tinubu brothers in China TV. He said, Nnamdi Kanu, if he wants to come out, he knows what to do. So they have waited for him to compromise, to either collect the bribe, they were bribing him, or either to say to him to stop agitation. But believe you me, within them, go and ask them. They will tell you that they have never seen a man like this before. Go and see them. But it's quite unfortunate that our own people did not protect Mazi Nnamdi. If these people can protect terrorists, they did not protect Mazi Nnamdi. This is where we find out It's not going to deter us. Let me tell Biafra something. There's something that makes me call two things. The way we compose ourselves determines the future of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the future of IPOB and the future of Biafrans at large. Right now, as this thing is going on, the international community are watching. So Biafrans all over the whole world, the way we compose ourselves without any thing that's going to jeopardize the propagandas that the Nigerian government have been dishing out. Don't forget that they said that Onyendu is international terrorism. He wants to blow American embassy. He wants to blow British embassy. Nigeria now is fighting for British and America that fight for themselves, thinking that these people they call are stupid. You know, Nigerian government. You know this Nigeria. The Nigerian government, all these useless idiots. They thought that the American and British government are stupid. They thought that when to dish out that lies and propaganda, that these people will buy it. That is in their own mind. That is what they thought. So they are now fighting for America and Britain. You can see how Yoruba judges, they say they are learned. We can now see, because we are growing up hearing that Yorubas are learned. For you now, Biafrans, you can now see their learnedness. How you can see that is because of propaganda and their media that makes them say they are learned. Now, watch it now between their judges. Their judge cannot even read. What does that show you? Now, the way we compose ourselves determine the fate of our freedom, and the international community are watching. In days to come, we carry out our protest, peaceful protests all over the whole world, where we residents, and then make it clear we will have to protest big time. We have to go on the street and show the international community that Onyendu is not a terrorist. So that the zoo we see that the man they call a terrorist and his organization is moving freely in Europe, protesting. Shame will be for them. They will be looking at themselves and they will be asking themselves, how do we make this mistake? This is what will be for them. Biafrans, I am not, the US will come out with, when time we go out on protest with our coordinators, we have to march on the streets. Now, whether anytime from now, we have to go on the street and show the whole world that Onyendu is not a terrorist, that his organization is a peaceful organization. But let me tell Biafrans what I have been observing from people now. And I keep watching media all this while. And I want to set the record straight from this media, but they're not giving me the opportunity to come in. Now, there's some people, some bloggers, they said that some people in Canada, them that they're saying that Onyendu have deserved what, what he get, that their brothers, the man was saying, one of the bloggers, he was saying that somebody from Canada embossed him that they wipe away family in Biafra land. I don't know where that's happened. This is what the guy was saying, that many people were embossing him, that they wipe away their family, some of their family were killed. It's not that they're saying that it's Onyendu sent them. Now, you see why we were asking, why we were fighting Ekperima. Upon Ahonia, the reason why we were fighting Ekperima, that when Tina Sanworu will come here and tell you that if you go to Biafra land, some places now, they don't want to hear the name of IPOB and Mazi. And that is what they want to dish out. You see that thing now, it's exactly what these people are dishing out. That some people are calling them, telling them that their family were killed, that Onyendu send them to kill their family. But you and I know that these are Ekperima boys that did all these things in Biafra land. I witnessed it with my own two eyes. These guys, Ekperima were sending to go and commit this havoc in Biafra land. Believe you me, it will take us a long time to curtail the disease that these guys are inflicted in our people in Biafra land. I am telling you the gospel truth. What Ekperima done in Biafra land, I don't lie to myself. I say the honest truth. The activities of Ekperima, it is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being held in Sokoto prison today. I am telling you the truth. The Ekperima activities, these people have where they eat human flesh in Imo State. My boys, they have where they dog out people, they kill, they kidnap people that came from abroad, they said that they asked them to call their family, they said they are ESM. And this Butuzo and his gang, and Gento and his gang know quite very well that they are not ESM, that they are ESM. Collecting ransom, after the ransom, they will call it, we ask them how much he will say maybe 15 or 20. He will tell them to go and kill the person. These things are in record. What Eberima does in our land, and you collected a Biafra who came back from Europe. You said that you are ESM, and you called the family, collected ransom, and killed the person. And the person will go out and keep saying that ESM killed their family. What I'm telling you is exactly what happened, though. Some of them have these grudges against Onyendu that ESM killed their family. That is what happened. It is as a result of Eberima and the Butus and his gang. You will now see the reason why they are hanging on Onyendu, that all this mayhem, that was these guys, this agent that they contracted in our land. You see where they were pushing says, but I now come out and tell you that there is no more ESM. Anybody see ESM is a terrorist, is this, is that. That now Messiah on a hapo no so we anon pam I na ma hebo shiripota. You know the woto. No butele na more tank. No butere fighter jets. On a bit of listening to some lunatic. Now, look at that buffoon. Or you go there on your chagulana, or you on your people, nurses, doctors, people that are learned, that were supposed to know, that were supposed to read the handwriting on the wall, are listening to this bastard in Finland. Look at the mayhem this guy caused in our land that they brought against Onyendu. It's as activities of Eberima. Woto is the key. Look at where Onyende is today. Imagine if we did not, the DOS and everybody did not push him out from IPOB, calling himself Onyendu, calling himself whatever, trying to infiltrate IPOB, trying to do. We kept quiet. Imagine they give him Biafra, give him the code to come and broadcast. Sit in a minute, what would have been our position? Do you think we'll be speaking here now? Everywhere you residents now will be writing letter to you that we don't want to see your activity again. Can't you see that we won that fight against Eberima? Can't you see that it was as a result of Eberima Onyende is suffering today? But Biafrans all over the whole world, do me a favor. I am fighting the Ikemhana social media. Start calling it Devil Umahi. That Devil Umahi brought insecurity in Biafra land. Devil Umahi and Hopus of them does not remove from my mouth in any Nigerian media I go. As for our people are beginning to understand it. Some of our women, I call Devil Umahi. Come and challenge what I'm telling you. If you are not the one that brought insecurity in our land. I said it in anywhere Nigerian radio, they give me an opportunity to come in. I said it there. And I will keep saying it till our people understand that Devil Umahi is more dangerous than ISIS. Devil Umahi is more deadly than ISIS. Devil Umahi. Then who pulls on them? When the time comes, he will pay the price. Our people begin to understand the activities of Hopos Adema. And when the due time, believe me, these people will pay for their crime. It was a result of their wickedness that prompted them to bring insecurity in our land because they hate Onyendu. How would they stand there and watch this man begin to speak? Why can they can't speak? Nobody. Now, these people have been looking for opportunity to come into our land. Devil Umahi and Hopus of the Mana sacrifice our land because of their selfish interests. To them, Hopus of the Mana single-handedly release Imo State to be the battleground. Devil Umahi single-handedly form a bubago. Have you asked yourself, who is these people in this bubago? Have you asked yourself, can the Habo Devil Umahi begin to parade killers in our
Mazi, are you still there? Mazi, it seems
our business.
Mazi, your voice is no longer coming out as normal. Please.
Some of them, these guys, they come, they make a video, they say, yeah, Biafra this, Biafra this, Bubago people. We know. Yes. Yes, I'm here.
Go on. Your voice was blocking. Okay. I think he's off. We got your point, you know. Yeah, this is where I'm going to stop. I don't know. Let me see. Caller on WhatsApp, please make it very quick. Caller on WhatsApp, please make it very quick. I'm on the verge of closing. Please take 2 minutes. 2 minutes, please, and not more.
My name is Mazi Chris Njoko. This is my first time of calling on Radio Biafra. I'm not happy with the way.
Hello, Mazi,
say this, dress this way, don't dress this way, but we simply, everybody, Biana Radio Biafra, they vomit utter nonsense. Utter nonsense. And I repeat, utter nonsense. Not this one, but tell your blessing. Okay, these people will call several times to several who's, and the things they say, we are not prescribed in Europe or around the world, but most of the things we say can actually lead us into that situation. When you begin to say things like threaten Aloy Jimako have been mentioned several times. It shouldn't be that way.
Whether I can bring you back, you cut by yourself. I wanted to. Please, I'm looking for the number to call, please. You shouldn't drop, because I tried to get what you wanted to say. Okay. Mazi, can you hear me? Mazi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, you dropped. I don't know. Okay, please go on. Because after you don't drop.
Maxwell, this. Some of us don't like it, and when people say they said I'm speaking grammar, I love Nnamdi Kanu. And most of us who don't call, as I said, this is my first time. Most of the things we say can put us in a very difficult situation, and not to inquest at the moment until we see where this ends. For me, a lawyer does not lawyer himself. The most minds never represent themselves. Our leader should have been reined in. Said, look, it doesn't matter what he says. No, you cannot represent it. But the way we are going about things, it saddens me. It really, really saddens me. And I speak to a lot of our brothers and sisters who think like I'm thinking with me, and we talk. All the demonstration I do attend, I make my contributions. Most of these people who talk utter nonsense, they don't.
Mazi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mazi, can you hear me? Okay, please. You know, this is no. Don't go, don't go, don't go. I said you can hear me, right? Okay, okay, thank you. This is a radio station. When you call, you make your contribution. You don't call to disparage what others are talking. Nobody have a monopoly of knowledge, for your information. I don't have monopoly of knowledge. You don't have it also. That is why you don't come here to condemn what people are talking. You know, what people are talking is utter nonsense. You know, when you look at it, maybe others will boil and say you are the person that is even talking nonsense. That is what some people might be talking. This is a radio. You call, you make your submission, give a superior argument to counter what these people are saying. Give up, you say your own view. That is how things work. But you don't call and condemn what people are as if you have monopoly of knowledge. The whole knowledge in this world is on your head. We don't do that. I don't allow it. You understand, Mazi? I don't care whether you are an IPOB member. That is it. We all are in this. I played a clip. Mazi, let me finish. You can. Don't worry. I will allow you to talk.
Maxwell, stop disparaging the guy. We don't know anything.
Mazi, don't say that. Mazi, can you hear me? No, I know, but I've tried to. No, you never get my point complete. These people, do you hear what they disparaged us? They publicly. You know, we don't make a problem. We don't start up a problem. But when you start up a problem, listen, Mazi, IPOB is full of people. We are millions. You don't come in the public and disparage IPOB or the leadership. You buy a problem from us. Do you hear what the clip I played? How can a lawyer advise his client? Doesn't matter your status. It doesn't matter the book you read. Make your point. With that your point, you now bring down maybe. With that your point, your argument becomes superior now. The other people that they will learn. Instead of coming and saying others are talking rubbish, utter nonsense, and you are making sense. Mazi, how does it sound? It doesn't make sense. I'm telling you.
I repeat, sir, you hear me again? I repeat. Of coming, people blastering Aloy Jumako, sever. It doesn't look good. It doesn't give us a good image at all. There are ways and means of dealing with these matters. There are people who support us. Many people support us. But when they hear us, listen, my brother, I think people that are not that we interact with on a regular basis. There are things that we don't ready to talk about.
Mazi, I don't know why you are. I don't,
We should merely
Mazi, I don't know why your voice is cracking. Are you using earphone, please? Because I want to get the whole thing. We want to get the whole thing you are saying. Whether you are using Bluetooth.
I have never been. I'm unique to you. If you have been, I think we turn down. We should turn down. We should turn down. All our leaders. I listen to them in the broadcast and say, please, brother, when you moderators, please moderate in such a way that it is a way that it doesn't put us in a mood that is unacceptable. That's what I can say. That's what I can say. It doesn't have to be accepted, but I feel so bad this evening. Everyone calling Aloy Marco, all the sorts of names that call him. We don't know. We don't know where to call. And as I said, I maintain a lawyer does not lawyer. Nnamdi Kanu should not be allowed to defend himself. Say, thank you.
Thank you
Very much. That is your view. You know, people we are calling too much. You know, I will not no longer take any call because I know people will be boiling. The little I hear, because I don't know why your voice is not coming out as it should. You said we should the way we talk, we calling our lawyer Jimako, we calling talking because onye kpara nkọ ahụhụ si ngwere bịara ya ụgwọ. That is Igbo adage. You cannot be representing the color. People are calling people, the line is buzzing, but I don't want to pick any more call, please. because I know that people will be enraged about this last caller. I tried to grab what he was saying, that we should stop calling Aloy Ejimako names, we should treat him with uh, respect, because we don't know what he's trying to do. Sometimes but we have known. He said what he did. These are not people that are secretive. They go to they have granted interviews on different media stations. So there is nothing again we want to know that we have not known. A lawyer representing a leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, but disparaging IPOB and the leadership. What do you call it? He started it. He went on national television and he said he don't know any leader, any leadership. Only one Mr. Edoziem. That was years back. That is the worst disparaging. You are working for the leader of a movement, but you don't care about the movement. What does it mean? Mazi, what does this Mazi want to tell us? I don't know. Oh, we will be here praising them. Maybe they have which other plan they have? No, tell me. Which other plan they have? You see some people are mischievous. I just allowed the brother to talk because he said he's the first call, the first time calling. But if you call here again, maybe you are listening at the background and start by saying that people are talking nonsense, I will cut you immediately. Because what you are saying is more nonsensical. There's nothing you can say. What we respect here, come and say something that will counter what the other people or the other person have said. That's a superior argument. Don't come and show us that you have monopoly of wisdom. You are one on here, but you are nobody. This is what is killing us. This is what is killing us. What do we want to see again in this trial that we have not seen? Life sentence? Oh, they go appeal and destroy it and also pin it to one thing. That is what you are telling you. Oh, they know what to do. They know. Come on. Or is that the siblings? Maybe you don't know what. Many of us knew what has been happening even on the ground. How these people have been sabotaging everything that the leadership is doing in order to make sure to be on the right direction. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they go and block it. Anything they go and block it. You saw them sit at home. That was sabotage. That started all this mess, the whole mess. You saw it. It's glaring. Out of the love and the duty of the DOS, it is their duty in order to do anything to save our leader. When they rendition him, they now they could not brought him. No person was allowed to see him. Because of that, the leadership announced to sit at home. It's a civil disobedience. Kanu Takano watching countered it. They said no, there is NECO. They are taking exam NECO. And went to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to tell him to give order, just to stop it. And he stopped it. He gave order to stop it. The annulled the sit at home. With the sit at home that Kanu, the Kanu sibling, tried to stop or lobbied to be stopped, and it was stopped as the order came from our leader. The same people went back. Oh, Chineke kwena nyojo. It's not everybody that can be as loyal and as disciplined as the leadership. I am telling you, there are people who are scattered. But these people stayed. They endured the humiliation. The same people that, the same Kanu sibling that lobbied Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to stop this sit at home, they went back and fueled the Ekperima, supported him, said, continue the sit at home. That the DOS collected money. That is high treason. That if Biafra is a country, these people will be tried for treason that can carry death sentence. Because what they did, that was the starting of the mayhem in Biafra land. Biafra land, what Biafra, some say no, the DOS, they collected money. Others say no, let us see. The confusion everywhere that gave rise to all these criminals. Ekperima entered and started the hijack to put the word that the DOS collected money. What else do you want us to see that we never see? Why should we be talking with respect to these idiots? The one you say onye pota ya were ndi Igbo, were sentiment around ndi Igbo. IPOB will stop this. Was it came in Masob? People that died in Masob, they have gone. But he's still alive, eating and drinking with his family. And they lay on there. Compromise on there. With his clique. On there. He's there. Whereas for the Masob, what happened? Where are they? They have gone. Their family have lost. IPOB will never allow this. That is why I say the highest thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did is to organize, organize Biafrans from all over the world. That is the highest thing. And that is the pillar that will restore Biafra. We shall never allow anybody, be it Kanu family, to hijack IPOB to do as they want. Never. Somebody will come and say, no, don't talk, don't do anything. Don't hear. Then what are you telling me? Do you know people that have died because of all this treachery? Do you know how many thousands of people that died because of this sit-at-home saga? When they cancel, they say, no, have all this nonsense, all this propaganda. By Ekperima. Do you know how many people that have died? In Imo, in Anambra, in Olo, in my own place, everywhere. People are massacred because of the confusion they introduced, and they are still alive. Moving on, the greed, their greed, and you don't want us to talk. You want us to massage it, to say them, okay, we are slaves. No, we refuse to be. What this struggle? I'm a child here. I'm a child this struggle. Come out, I continue. I'm telling you. What this struggle? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says the Igbo marginalization will be ended with stopping him. And this mentality, with his greed, he will destroy lives and continue living large. It will stop in IPOB. I am telling you. Both the people, they are gentle, they are schooled, they want us to behave like they have the monopoly of knowledge. Knowledge, God created knowledge and stamp it in their head. Only them. When you come here, you see others are talking nonsense. I don't want to. I'm in a good mood today anyway. I'm in a good mood. But Biafra, we must continue. Do you know what? I have been saying it right from beginning. The agitation of Biafra is what is going to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nothing more. Nothing more. Forget about the kind of family. What do you hear as a family, as an individual, fighting a state? And what do you hear? Are you getting what I'm saying? So, what will rescue Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The lawyer, he knew, he know it. He said it is a political issue. And that is what we have been saying right from beginning. So, if it's a political issue, IPOB is a political movement. We have to combine together, be working hand in hand, even with the lawyers, in order to know what's up, how to tackle issues. That is how it is. Not one person hijacking it, say, one day, they are not persecuting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he is from Kanu family. No. If it is only Kanu family, the Nigerian government will bring bulldozer and bulldoze Afaribeku house. And what do you get? The thunder will not fall from heaven. Nothing will happen. But because of the people behind him, because of the group, because of the agitation, because of Igwe Mado, that is what is stopping Nigeria. For your information. Build people. No, it's not. We have to understand how things work. When you come, you tell us not to talk against. We are talking arrant nonsense. I will not accept it. You are the one talking gibberish. If it is to speak grammar, we all can speak grammar. But it's not speaking grammar is not equated to knowledge that you have wisdom. No. People have to express their disappointment. Here, I don't tolerate threats. Yes. Right from beginning, I don't tolerate threats. We are past threat. But when people are expressing their anger, it should be allowed. Because these people caused it. How can they advise Onyen to say the last option is go and defend yourself? He said they are teaching him law in jail so that he will defend himself. That is Sabibuko. If he enter law school, is it not a mockery? And you want me to respect somebody like that? Say we will not talk. After that, do you know what it means to take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Sokoto? Do you know that it has profound significance? The Sokoto, the capital of the Sokoto Caliphate. The Sultan of Sokoto made it direct. Bring him here. Let him be here. That I know he is under my jurisdiction. The Sokoto Caliphate. He has even spiritual connotation. You don't know. You're telling us to take it easy. No. How can we take it easy? We will not. If you don't do the right thing, you better don't enter. I was expecting, if this guy, Jimakon, knew that right from beginning, this thing is a political issue, I cannot handle it. Having one son or 1,000 sons cannot solve the problem. What is he doing there? He resigned. Say, what considering? He will resign an honorable person. He said, having seen, please, the way he like media, he will come and announce, having seen that, look, there is I cannot make any headway because this is a political case. Whether I'm here or whether another son is here or whether 1,000 son, senior advocate of Nigeria is here or defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have made up their mind. So that is what I see. So I honorably resign. That is it. You don't have problem with nobody. You will be clapped for. Even you will be remembered in a good way. But not when things have happened in this way. Now you start telling us that I knew it. It's we that advised Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to defend himself. Because we don't want to be an undertaker. That lawyers that take you to the laboratory now, we also cost your pen. Don't you see, hear what he's talking? And you want us to take it easy with him. No, we will not. We will escalate it. We never start. We will escalate it. With we will escalate it. Because what they did is Just ego, money, money, money. Now they appeal to people like this last caller. Okay, you gather people or a few people at ego, and then so that you can have time to come and attack the DOS, the leadership. How can you be representing the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra? You don't have contact with the leadership of IPOB? Is that reasonable? Let me stop here, please. Biafra, this is where I'm going to stop. Biafra remains who we are. Biafra remains our religion. Biafra remains our ideology. We must continue. And it is our agitation that we release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Forget about what they gave to him. It's a political issue. That is it. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu. From here, it is simply good evening.
Ebeka unusi Biafra. Ebeka unusi Biafra gaimara.
Let's just get right into it. Of course, the stand of IPOB is for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted from Kenya by the Nigeria government on the 19th of June 2021. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was tortured in Kenya for 8 days before he was extraordinarily renditioned from there to Nigeria. And since then, Nigeria government has continued to hold him illegally in the DSS dungeon. This is a crime Nigeria government committed against a British citizen in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, against the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. This is a man who committed no crime. This is a man who committed no crime. Nigeria government went to Kenya, abducted him, brought him into Nigeria, and since then they have kept him in solitary confinement. So Nigeria government goes on breaking their laws over and over and over. This is a very, very lawless country. And at the same time, we are calling for the unconditional release of other Biafrans who have been abducted, who are incarcerated in different dungeons by the Nigeria government. We are saying enough is enough. Nigeria government must stop the dehumanization. The Nigeria government must stop the extrajudicial killing. The Nigeria government must stop this attitude. In Nigeria, it is fashionable for Nigeria government to abduct, to kill, to do whatever they want to do. It is now in vogue for the police to extort from people. It is now a norm for police to harvest organs. In Nigeria, everything has been turned upside down, and we are saying enough is enough. Release Biafrans, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, release other Biafrans who you have abducted. And yesterday, actually, so many people witnessed some sort of change in the way that the international community has been aligned for a couple of years now. And this is as the result of the winning of the United States of American election yesterday by Donald Trump. And yeah, people have been celebrating. I saw somebody yesterday who said to me, you know what? I was in town yesterday buying people alcohol simply because of that win. And I said to myself, wow, okay. This is something. I mean, you guys are really celebrating America's win. Okay. Then how will we celebrate our win? And I want to let you know that what happened in America yesterday did not just occur in a vacuum. It didn't just happen. People worked hard for it. People made sure that that thing happened, that the win happened. It didn't just happen. So it is not something to allude to some spiritual powers that made it happen. No, It is as a result of people's effort. Yes, there is a place for spiritual things and all of that. There is a place for the metaphysical, but not everything is left to the metaphysical. Not everything is left to spirituality. We have to